All right, we are going to show chat live on Twitch this Ironman build and how it works and what my thinking was in putting in this. So this one is particularly good in PVE, player versus environment. So we're going to show you, this is level 100. I tried to find a group of bad guys. I think there's a named in there. Gallon, it looks like. Okay. So we're going to, first I'm going to walk you through what the abilities are and why I picked them and how they synergize together. So we're going to go into skill, into change skill, and why I have them in this order. Number one is party time protocol. And this puts the Iron Legion bots on the playing field. See, the Iron Legion bots, for me, they go off my attack rating. So they're doing almost 35% damage based off my attack rating. So they come out and they're very nice in player versus player as well. And in fact, they're kind of one of those, this is one of those abilities that you kind of have to take because it's good everywhere. So yeah, so take this into consideration and then this will make more sense. Number two, this is one that you get early, and this is a Jarvis class ability called Weakness Scan. So what Weakness Scan does is it increases my attack by 36.2%, which is what the Legion bots go off of. So then that bumps up how much damage they're doing. So as you see, I put them on the battlefield first, then I hit that, and I jack my my attack rating up. Then number three is it's got a medium guard break, but it's Napalm Bomb. And Napalm Bomb is good because it's medium guard break, but the other thing is it puts burn damage down, and there's an increase in damage by 20% for 6 seconds. So that's a pretty big deal. So as you can see, we're stacking percentage damage in as many ways as we can. These are, you'll see a theme. These are all abilities that stack percentage damage. So then we're going to go into number 4, which is a high guard break, and this is does the same thing, more burn damage, another 20% for 6 seconds. Whether or not those two 20% stack, I'm unsure. However, since I've been pairing the two together, I've seen my numbers skyrocket, and it works pretty well. So that being said, number 5 is kind of like the finisher. And this is Spin Blade and medium guard break, but it hits like a truck. As you can see, 1,276% damage on that bad ride. Decreases hit point recovery by 50% for 7 seconds. Pairs really well with all the other ones. And that final hit, that it hits real hard. Ironically, it's funny that Party Time Protocol, this 630% damage, you can see it right there. Actually, this thing sometimes when I open with it hits for 100K. I'm pretty sure it's this ability anyway. So I know most of you guys, you're not to this point yet. But the other thing is when you get into specialization, I want you to take into consideration something here. I'll give you a little more context here before we talk about that. And that is under skills, when we're looking at these, Incendiary Bomb is weapon cartridges, as you can see. Spin Blade, weapon cartridges. So this is Jarvis. Napalm Bomb, weapon cartridges. So I think this is using all 3 of the weapon cartridge abilities. So why that's important is if we go up this tree, right here, we have in this armor enhancement artificial analysis. Now, as you can see, you can take this up 10 levels. Increases damage dealt to super villain. It should say super villains. It says to super villain by 3% for 8 seconds when using a weapon cartridge class skill. Cooldown of 15 seconds, kind of a long cooldown. But the stacking 10 times is pretty legit. So that means this is going to get up to 30%. So those abilities, especially that finisher I was telling you, the spin blade, they are going to hit hard. Now, this is the other thing. Down here, I believe it's right here, yes. So arc reactor, the weakness analysis, increases damage dealt to bleeding or burn targets by 3%. Now we're using 2 abilities that use burn on them. And I get bleed from something too. I've seen the bleed effect, but I don't know where it's coming from. And then that leads us to the last thing, and that's the armor that we're using is Midgard armor. And that's because the Midgardian armor, the final set bonus for having 4 pieces is +5 to weapon cartridges. So that's a big deal. So as you can see, I'm actually using weapon cartridges. So this is right here, as you can see, +5. I'm missing the very final piece. So I did whale out on gear in hopes to put this build together to showcase it and see how good it works. I'm guessing by the time I get all of these, my specialization stuff done, and I have that final piece, this guy is going to hit like an absolute Mack truck. He already hits really hard as it is. Works pretty well in auto. The caveat, no defensive abilities. So my defense is a ton of offense, and that's my thinking. So yeah, we're going to, I'm just going to auto this group of bad guys. There's a named in there. I may have to dodge out of there at some point if I don't burn them all down quickly. I've done this fight one time. It was the quickest one I could find. That's a group of bad guys that are high level. They're level 97. So I'm just going to smack them and see how it goes. And yeah, here we go. So as it goes through the order, party time protocol, you can see the bots go out. 88K in there. I think there might have been 100K. I have to slow it down though. The big bad's dead. And just tons of burn damage. Oh no, big bad's still up. The kicker too is those bots. I think it's RNG for what they oh god, that's a lot of damage. Double 90K, 99Ks. Are you kidding me? Holy crap! Wasn't expecting to get that. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, unless it was there were 9Ks. I don't know. I'll take a look at the video further, but I have hit for over 100K and hit for double 55Ks. Yeah, so I guess this just keeps spawning and spawning, so you can see kind of the wild damage, the burn damage. It's absolutely crazy. And I'm gonna die if I don't get out of there because they keep spawning over and over again. So yeah, that's the build. They work pretty well. They're kind of fun though. I want to hit them one last time. Okay, as you can see, party time protocol. Buff attack up to 30-something%. Burn for the debuffs. And then the finisher. Holy crap, that's a ton of damage. So one of the kickers too is the bots. The abilities they use, I think, is RNG. One of them sometimes uses the ability that puts down it's like a 30% debuff to defense. I was using that early on, which you'll see it'll AoE defense down everyone, And I'm under the assumption that it's giving you the 30-something% defense down. And if that's the case, that's another opportunity for those buffs to, those debuffs to even ramp your damage up even more with the party time bots. So yeah, if you try this or you think that there's an improvement that can be made, some tweaks, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.